Jump scare.
Excuse me.
You like that little excitement there at the end.
It gets you right there at the end,
does.
And yeah, Dr. Ben pops up out of nowhere.
Right, exactly.
It gets us good.
Has he been watching?
With his amagua.
We need to get on to our past people that have not been watching lately in the new season. We need to send them a strongly worded email. That's what we need to do.
We need to get our people to get on that.
I feel like we need new people too.
Well, that
hey,
too.
If you're new to the show and watching this season, tell us who you are. Because I know a lot of you guys, you like to join in and not comment, which is fine. But just say hi to us.
Lurkers.
Right. And those
you know what?
People, hit us up on the replay.
Oh, that's a good one. Our lurkers are awesome, though.
I agree. And all of our old people that have been with us since day one are number ones. Thank you.
Number one.
Our hardcore.
Number two.
The hardcore.
Number one.
The hardcore. Hola, Shauna.
Hey, Shauna.
Joining in on this.
Shauna La Cubana.
I don't think she would like that.
I didn't even know what you said.
Shauna La Cubana.
Oh, Shauna La Cubana. I was like, what are you saying? Jamie, are you glitching or am I glitching?
You're glitching probably.
What do you mean glitching?
Like I feel like he froze for a minute.
No, he did freeze. Like he just sat there for a little bit.
I just like to sit. I like to watch things happen.
Yeah.
Unfold as I just sit and chill.
Interesting. So how was y'all's last 5 days? Maybe we need to start like that. Like how was how was your 5 days? Because not really a week.
We got to do the first thing. Hold on. So here's our first segment, everyone.
Okay, that's like way too long. We need to chop like 5 seconds out with that.
What was it, 10 seconds?
Check this out. Hey, Josh. First time tuning in. Thanks to Joe Baker. Well,
nice.
Hopefully we will not disappoint you, Josh.
And I'm going to be on his show here soon. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's doing a podcast about photography, which I was also thinking about doing as well. So, and they're new to StreamYard, so I told them if they had any questions, we'd be able to help them out. Maybe. Well, I would be able to possibly help them out.
Hey, I'm gonna probably have to reboot.
Oh, are you glitching?
Yeah,
I feel on the flip side.
Y'all are glitching, and I don't think it's y'all. It might be me.
Do you have a bunch of tabs open also?
Huh?
You have a bunch of tabs open
also? Did you close all your tabs?
I don't. There's nothing open. I say that as I look and see Eric has so many things that are open. Hold on.
There you go.
Okay.
You'll reboot then?
I think that helped. Keep talking.
Boom, boom.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo,
boots and cats.
I think
I'm
we're
sorry,
good. I
Josh.
think we
I'm
just
so
need to
sorry,
close it
Josh.
out.
This is what you tune in for.
This is what you're
not what we're
saying,
normally about.
This is not how we roll most of the
Hey,
time.
Rod.
We have new things that this is season 2, so we're like just going through the motions here, trying to get things tightened up.
Hey, Joanne.
Hey, Joanne, how about
Hi,
you?
Eddie. How are you?
What's up? What's up? Okay, so are we about to talk about our day, or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready. Are we doing our day or like our week
Or 5 days?
Week.
or our 5 days?
Yeah. Sandy, you start.
Okay. So, we got like a little bit of a scare because we were kind of exposed to some people that were like near people. So we just like really laid low. It was like super boring weekend for us. But I did get to finally pull out all my fall stuff and decorate. Like, y'all know this has been the weirdest year ever. And I'm like, is it already fall? Like, I don't even know anymore. So I did decorate for fall.
Except it was hot this weekend.
Yeah, it was like 90 degrees and it didn't feel like fall.
Really?
Yeah. What's the temp bit? But this morning, man, this morning was like 40 and I was like, yes, this is nice.
It was pretty chilly this morning. And then by the time I made it to work, it wasn't that chilly, so.
By the time you made it to work, it was like 70.
You know, kind of like how many decades you've been around.
What the?
Centuries. Sorry, centuries.
Centuries.
This dude.
All right.
And y'all know what else I did, though, that I have to brag about?
Hold on. I'm back. Now we can get the show started. Apologize, I was taking care of some admin stuff.
Yeah. Can Sandy finish her day? Is that cool?
Sure, but after I go first, then you can finish Sandy. Okay. I'm back. Go ahead, Sandy.
Oh, nothing. I was just going to say that I'm actually done with my homework for Saturday's show.
Wow.
I did overachieve a little. That's what happens when you don't have anything to do. Anyway.
That's pretty cool.
I know. Oh, and then Cade had his band festival.
Hey, Joanne.
What was it? Saturday? Saturday he had a band thing.
Whoa, dude.
And so that was awesome. I think they got a 1.
Oh, yeah. That's the best score, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not a good band mom.
Yeah.
There's only 4 scores.
Yeah, it's 4, 3, 2, 1.
4 and 7 years ago.
So are we going to talk about the dog thing? Or are we saving that for the end?
Go for it, Joe. Go for it. Talk about it.
I don't know anything about it. I'm just asking.
I completely understand technical issues have been weekly shows for over a year. Tech issues are always lurking. You know what, Josh? They only lurk when we let them lurk.
And they only happen when we're live.
Only when... And when it's a guest that has a lot of important things to say, and it's like, really?
Right.
You're like, you couldn't do it on Joe last Monday? You had to do it on Tuesday when we got a guest coming on?
Absolutely.
Gosh.
Absolutely.
True that.
Hola, Dolores.
Hi, Dolores. So little Annie that you see right here is up for adoption. She has been in foster care for quite some time. She belongs to the SPCA, South Plains SPCA. And so if y'all are looking for a sweet baby that can only be one dog, what is it? One dog per household. I don't think she gets along with other dogs. I'm not sure.
I know some people who have like one dog per square inch in their house.
I'm totally butchering that because I wasn't ready to talk about her and I don't have her bio up.
How many of y'all have pets in your home?
remember that she was, if I remember correctly, she is a one dog family and she's probably not the best one to be around kids.
I found her. 4-year-old American Bulldog mix. She's looking for her forever home. She's a sweet and loving baby, but will need a home with no little kids. Don't get me wrong.
I wish I could
loves
have
little babies, but she doesn't know how strong she is. She loves
kind of
toys
like me.
She knows how to sit for them. I know how to sit for treats. And she's also a great jumper, so she needs a tall fence. She's house trained and kennel trained. Y'all, that's like such a plus.
You don't even understand what it means to have that because I've got 2 snakes. They're not house trained or kennel trained. Man.
But your snakes are sizing you up, so they don't need to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, her Her adoption fee is $150, and she's up to date on shots, heartworm tests, microchip, and spay. If you're interested in adopting Annie or having her visit for a week at your house to see if she works for you, adoptions.spspca@gmail.com. Yay.
Nice.
So
I like
in
the
case
head
you
tilt
guys
on her
did-
picture.
Yeah.
I know, she's
In
precious.
case you guys didn't know, we are very mental health friendly, animal friendly, and Blackstone lovers. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and some
Yes,
other
we
stuff too.
are. And some other things.
Yeah. So,
And naps are important, people.
Naps are
Yes.
very important.
the more, let me tell you from personal experience, as a personal testimony, the more you fight the idea of the nap, just don't do it. Just don't do it. You'll feel better. I'll feel better. And those around you are going to feel better too. So
Right.
just don't do it. Just don't fight it. Just give in to the nap. Just give in to it.
Jamie, this is all you right
okay.
here.
Josh, I have a gorgeous 4-foot albino snow corn snake, and I have an itty bitty little Western hognose albino. They're both the coolest little guys
He likes
ever.
the albinos.
I honestly, I don't. It just happened that way. I had a ball python before, and they were just boring, and so I was like, "I'll take any corn snake." And the guy was like, "I got an albino snow corn." I was like, "Holy jeez, great! I'll take that."
Mm. So since you're talking, go ahead and tell us about your 5 days.
Right. You're already on a roll here.
Yeah. Since
Let's
you like to
see.
lead off into the tangents, it's your story now, so just go for it.
Okay, so I honestly can't. Oh, I got a new job, everyone. Yeah, I'm
Congratulations.
excited. I start in a couple of weeks. There's a new headquarters here in town, and they asked me to come on board. And I gave my 2 weeks notice into my current company and was like, "See you guys, love you. It was fun while it lasted for y'all." And so I am headed out somewhere new.
So he's been the happiest person at work.
I was like, I can't say what I got, so never mind. Just got to be careful on some things. Suffice it to say, I have some things that need to be done at work, and I am looking to get that taken care of this week and next week. Okay, so get this, guys. I need just kind of fill in on this. So up here in Illinois, where I live, my town is going to have a TEDx talk coming up in January or February, and I've always dreamed of doing a TEDx talk. Joe, can you tell them what TEDx is?
Sure, it's Ted followed by the letter X.
Thank you. I don't know
We
where
have
I'd be
the
without him.
iPhone X.
Well,
Yeah.
basically, it is a conference where people come together and they talk about different subjects. Most of it, and it's actually all kinds of different subjects, but the TED Talks is where it's based on. TEDx is where it is a more local type situation. What TED Talks is where it started from. I'm not sure where it's actually headquartered.
Yeah, neither am I.
Yeah, it's the TED Talks is the big one, and then you have TEDx Talks around the country that are more localized.
So
And
let me
just
tell you. Oh, go
get
ahead,
as
Joe. I'm
much,
sorry.
they don't get as much hype as the TED Talks.
No, but in the local cities that they're in, they do get hype there within the communities. And so I've for years always wanted to speak at a TEDx. I've always had content to share, just never really felt connected with anything. So this year's TEDx, I'll give you the little snip that they ask and where I think I can fit something in. It says, if you've been waiting for your chance to get to TEDx Normal Stage, today's your lucky day. Our new format for 2021 offers speakers a chance to share their big idea from the virtual TEDx Normal Stage. In the context of the chaos that has defined 2020, that was a really nice way of putting it. Speakers are invited to share the unintended knowledge that has been revealed during our collective shared while isolated pandemic experience. What have you learned during this time? What insights do you need to share with the world? We're looking for speakers doing amazing work or who know something few do but all want to. You should have something truly important or unique to share, or you should challenge our audience to think about something in a new way.
Well, that sounds great.
Yes, so I'm hoping to,
Get some ideas.
yes, I'm hoping to get some, if you have some ideas from the show, and I'd love your feedback and your input, because I really want to do this. I really, really, really want to do this. And so I'm thinking it'll probably be something about the show related, about all three shows. But I'm just interested. I could use some encouragement from y'all on what you think would be something that I could deliver with that description. So that came up this week also. I'm really excited to see what I can offer and put on the stage.
Nice. So you got a new job. You're going to do a TEDx. I'm going to say right now you're going to go ahead and do it. So I'm just going to be ahead of the game here. So you're going to go ahead and do that. So anything else going
on? Let me think. No, I don't think so. I am no. I think that's all. Yeah.
Well,
we're wearing red shirts, dude. I don't know how that happened.
And actually mine is orange, but it looks red on the screen, and that's weird that it looks so red on the screen, but I think my lighting is a little warm on the warm side and causing it to appear a little red, but hey, it's close enough. Okay. I like it.
Hey, while Joe tells us about how his week went, I want you guys to put in the comments, because this is a topic I might cover later on, not today, but another episode, but what's your side hustle? Do you guys have a side hustle?
Yeah.
I think that's a good question. I want to hear what you guys have to say, and who knows what happens with the information. But tell us a little bit about your side hustle. Plug it in the comments too. So Joe,
it in the comments.
How was your last 5 days?
So my last 5 days have been really pretty cool. I've been really busy with photography stuff on this past weekend. I had like 4 shoots this Saturday and Sunday, and then I've been also doing, so really what I want to talk about is the mentoring that I've been doing for some of the people that I've been talking to.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that earlier today.
Yeah, so it's really cool. What's really been cool is that I had a contest winner, and I was talking to him about setting up for the contest and all that kinds of stuff. Well, before he entered the contest, he had wanted to shut down his camera business.
Whoa, he was that
out of it, and he was making good money. He was making good money. He just wasn't motivated, and he felt like he was felt like he was stuck in a creative rut. So my contest is basically I'm going to help somebody create some portfolio pics or images that they're super proud of, that they want to show off and stuff like that. So I'm going to help them with that. But I've been mentoring a lot of photographers, and I'm just letting them know and said, hey, you know what? This is what you need to do. Don't treat it like a job all the time. You need to take care of yourself. You need to be creative, and remember why you fell in love with photography. So it's really cool to see people get there just like, oh, you know what? You're right. Because now it's a job and it sucks.
Right. Like, and you guys hear it all the time. You're like, if your job isn't, how do they say it?
If you're doing something that you love, then it's not a job. But when you start losing that love for it, then it becomes a job and you hate it. Yeah, and this guy, he even on his Instagram, because when I did the drawing and pulled up his name and stuff like that, and he won, I went to his Instagram and he said, we're currently shut down. Like, he was that close to shutting down his business.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But when he won and we talked about it, he's like, Joe, I am so excited about this. I am ready to get things going and moving forward and just bringing back the love and passion that he had for his photography. So
really? You did that with him?
Yeah. And it's crazy because I was like, he was really pumped after it. He's like, I'm so pumped. And I was giving him some tips and tricks about, how to get back in the game, how to make sure that you're surrounded by the right people, how to build your own community and stuff like that. And he was just really over the moon about that.
You know what he had to feel like afterwards, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But the cool thing that he told me, the thing that I loved that he told me was that his wife was telling him not to quit. And so she was like, don't quit, blah, blah. And
that's important, right? Like if your partner doesn't believe in you or whatever, it's kind of like, that's really more defeating kind of situation.
Right. Exactly.
She was like, don't quit, because then you'll be at home more.
Right. Exactly.
And you said he was making good money. So
he's a wedding photographer and he does great work. And so, it's funny to me because I see people do great work. They enter my contest and I'm just like, I can't help you, man. You're doing great. and then to find out that he was just about to shut down because he was like, I'm just done with it. It was just he didn't enjoy what he was doing. So I think it's really cool.
And Joe, just a side note, I think it's really cool that you are doing that. I mean, because that's all on your own. I think that's very awesome for you to share your talent with others.
Yeah, I agree with Sandy. I think that's awesome too.
Yeah.
How did he? How much time did he get, or does he get, or how, you know what I mean? Like,
So the contest was, I'm going to help you build your portfolio, and it's basically we're going to plan it. I have a hairstylist, I have a makeup artist, I have a clothing stylist, and we can get a touch of models. And it's just whatever he wants to come up with. And I told him, it's like, find something that is totally outside of your wheelhouse. It can be a picture that
food.
no, not food.
Oh,
It could be something that that I've done before, or one of another photographer and we can try to emulate their shot or do something kind of similar, and just to kind of come up with something like that. So, but the shoot itself is probably going to be like 2 to 3 hours, and then the Hamill brothers are actually going to be making a video of it, and so I'll actually play that on the show whenever we get it. Whenever everything's done, so
Sweet.
it'll be cool. So you guys will be able to see what happens during a shoot and all that fun stuff. So it's gonna be. I'm looking forward to it as well. But I was really happy that he won. Obviously I don't know who was going to win, but I was happy that I got somebody that was so down on the photography of it that they just were like, "Hey, I'm glad I won this."
I mean,
Because
it's
I was about-
perfect.
Yeah, he was about to sell all of his stuff. He's like, just, and his friend too. His friend is like, what are we doing? And they were just about to get rid of it. So
Wow.
I just think it's
Wow,
cool
man.
that to keep it muddy, because for me, photography is a release. It allows me to de-stress, but those things where you, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was definitely it was on Instagram. But what happens is we get jobs, and that's all we're doing are jobs, and we don't shoot for ourselves. We don't say, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go out there and bring somebody along, a model or whatever, and take pictures just because I want to. So that's really what the thing is. Like, a lot of people forget, in the beginning, before you were making money, you would go out all the time and shoot. But then it became a job, and you had to make sure that you were pleasing people because you needed their money or whatever, and then it just kind of sucks.
Yeah. You can get stuck in a rut. You can get burnt out, especially depending on the type of people and,
Right, exactly. Yeah, and he's done all kinds of weddings. Like, I've looked through all of his stuff. He does great work. It's just, again, you just get to that point where you're just like going through the motions. So,
well, Josh, I hope you do well at your thing. I hope you stick with it.
no, Josh is his side hustle is mentoring. Right, that's cool.
Well,
Right, because Josh was not the winner of my contest.
I think
Oh.
Jamie thought he was the winner.
I thought he was.
I think Jamie thought he was the winner. He's like, no, Jamie's not the winner. Josh was not the winner. Josh is another photography buddy.
All right then, Sandy, how was your week in 5 seconds or less?
It was
She
great.
started.
Thanks.
I knew that.
And Jamie, I had to hop off right when you were talking about your TED Talk, but I think a good topic would be Joe and I and how much impact we've made in your life.
I think so too.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
I will take that under advisement. Okay. Hey, John.
It is.
I
The
like
pumpkin
your
guy was
Halloween.
was last week there, Chon. So
Showing
Yeah.
you're a day late.
All right then. So up next, what do we got?
what's the next segment?
We're gonna get better at this, guys. So bear with us here.
And next,
We'll get those better, iron them out a little bit more. Anyway, so to keep things flowing kind of better, Joe, maybe you share yours so I can pull Sandy's up, or Sandy, are you gonna pull yours up, or
hey, I can pull mine up. I'm cool with
okay,
that.
go
I got it
for
right here.
Yeah, Joe can pull it up. He's cool with that.
I'm cool with that.
So
So
you're gonna pull hers up, or you're pulling yours up?
I'm pulling up mine. You said for
Okay.
me to pull mine up.
Yes, okay. I apologize. Yes.
I
Sandy,
thought I
can you tell us
figured it.
about your 5 days in 5 seconds or less?
It was good.
Perfect. All right. So this is my rip from the headline. Man credits mac and cheese craving for $200,000 lottery win.
That's an awesome craving to have. No joke. That craving paid off.
On October 19th, a North Carolina man said a craving for macaroni and cheese led to his winning a $200,000 lottery jackpot from a scratch-off ticket.
Wow.
Bless you,
What
dude.
the odds?
I was actually going to the store to buy mac and cheese to cook. When I got to the counter, the man gave me my change, and I was about to walk out the store until something told me to buy a ticket. The man's lucky feeling turned out to be correct when his $5 Megabucks ticket earned him a $200,000 jackpot.
You
At the
never
time,
know.
she was on a business call. He said the first thing he did was call his mother. At the time, she was on a business call, and I told her that her business was now over. He said he sent his mother a photo of the ticket to make sure I'm not seeing things. Caraway said he plans for the money to include buying a house and treating his family.
Oh, that's nice.
Man,
Que bueno.
This is how I
need-
treat it. You get mac and cheese. You get mac and cheese.
Everybody gets mac and cheese.
everybody gets mac and cheese. How awesome would that be? The producer's
Yeah.
always telling me that I need to get rich. So,
Or
I
die
think
trying.
or die trying. No, she just says to get rich. So,
Sorry.
I think it's time for me to go buy some lotto tickets, but only if I have a mac and cheese craving.
Only.
So-
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
what's sad is I had that earlier today. We had Chicken Express, and I got mac and cheese. So, dang it, I should have found this.
$200,000, huh?
I
No
could've
good.
And you didn't buy a lotto ticket?
And I did not buy a lotto ticket, so I apologize. But congratulations to that dude.
I mean, lucky.
How awesome is that?
That feeling that I would get would probably be a feeling of indigestion or going to the restroom. That's
Right.
probably
Too many jalapenos.
yeah.
Too much manteca. All right,
Yeah.
Sandy, am I playing your video or am I?
Yeah, go ahead and pull it up. Tomorrow
Okay.
I'll learn how to do it.
No, I meant like the video that's in there. Do you want me to play that or?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just easier
Okay.
than me reading.
Okay.
That's definitely not my
I was
that
like,
would not be
what?
my good
Um,
that's not it.
nope, that is
No.
not
that's
it.
weird.
Go okay,
I-
this one. Nope, nope. I don't know what you're
Wait.
doing. This one right here.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I was-
So we are
Bruh.
cooling off part of our mudroom, and we have discovered some hidden bottles from the Prohibition era. We were only
Oh.
told that our house was built by a bootlegger, and now we actually have some proof.
Oh snap!
How cool is this?
Unbelievable.
That's
They're
amazing.
perfectly wrapped.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god, the whole house! The whole house is surrounded with liquor bottles.
Fucking awesome. This is really the coolest.
Oh my
this is
god.
the coolest
Actually, wait, we
thing
gotta
ever.
get a photo of it.
Wow.
So yes, so my rich from the headlines is a couple finds 60 bottles of 1920s bootleg whiskey in secret walls of their New York home. How awesome is that? Like this, I was just like mind blown.
60
So
bottles?
that's kind of like Joe. You're like, I want to win the lottery too.
right,
Right?
And his lottery is 60 bottles of 100-year-old whiskey.
Man, I bet you that is probably some smooth stuff.
I
Man,
mean, that has
that
aged.
stuff will help you cross dimensions.
I think so.
It's the cure for the current pandemic. But
Yes.
there's only 60 bottles of it.
So what does that mean? Like only 60 people, I wonder then?
Well, now if you just take a shot apiece.
So did they?
Oh, I thought this said the flat earth. It said the flathead screws.
Oh. Mm-mm.
So yeah, their neighbors had been telling them, "Hey, your house was, built by a bootlegger," and they're like, "Okay, sure, thanks."
Yeah, you're like, shut up, man. It's cool.
That is crazy. That is so crazy.
And so you know what now?
With the right
Now that
marketing,
they've
they could make that a
disturbed
lot
it,
of wins.
now that they've disturbed that, now it's going to be haunted.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Well,
if
yeah.
Strange Connection shows taught me anything, it's that anything's possible. All right.
So where's your headline? It's,
Where's your headline?
I don't have a headline, guys. So what I do have is a series of videos that I will play, so that short videos. And this one reminded me of Joe
Look at
Baker.
those cheeks.
Like, so that's broccoli in there.
Oh.
Oh. I feel you. Oh. Oh. That's so me even right now. Oh. Ooh, broccoli. I feel you, kid. I feel you,
She's
kid.
like,
Oh my gosh.
Man, they scarred that kid will never eat anything green ever, 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 ever again.
No.
They
No.
should have mixed that in with some turkey or something because there's no way.
All right, here's the next one. Here's the
Okay.
next one.
All right.
So what did you say?
Does my face look happy right now? Cause you talked to my sister Cameron nicely. Did you talk to my sister Cameron nicely, Dad?
I thought I did.
No, you didn't. You talked bad words. It's my face. It's now not happy. It's
Oh.
not moving against my
So she's saying her face is not happy.
I love the one. You know
I
that.
can't hear what she's
I'm
saying.
so sorry, Cameron. Do you forgive me?
Probably.
Yeah,
Is your
she
face
said, my
happy?
face is not happy right now because you've been talking mean to my sister.
Oh.
That was the cutie pie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
yeah,
real
that's
cute.
exactly what she's saying, Joe. And then lastly,
we got to get those volume thing. I don't understand why the volume is not.
turn it all the
on
way
this.
up on the YouTube thing, but I think she was hard to hear even sitting here with the volume up. It's still
Oh,
hard
really?
to
It was still
understand
hard
her.
to.
Yeah,
So don't pick those again.
Right.
seemed like a good idea at the time.
Right.
Veterans Day, we partnered with our friends at T-Mobile and filled our entire audience with veterans and their families. And here at The Tonight Show, we like to play a lot of games. And tonight, I want to play a game with you guys. It's time for the Whisper Challenge.
Oh.
You hate whispering.
Now, before we start,
We're not going to watch all of this, are we? Yay.
is there no one
Yay.
here? You don't look happy that you wanted to play.
Trying to
Yeah,
get it.
she did not look happy at all. She was like,
Right now, absolutely.
do you know how hard it is to walk down these steps in these hills?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, she's gonna fall.
This is for real.
I'm gonna get it to the part where he
This is on
explains the
TV, yeah,
instructions
this is
to
on
her.
Okay.
Here, you put thing.
So,
I mean, we could pick another ping pong ball if it makes it easier. One of us is gonna put on these headphones, okay? You'll go first. It's loud music on here, and then the other person will pick up this card and read what's on the card, and you have to guess just by reading my lips what I'm saying.
I'd be in trouble.
Here we go.
yeah. Just a little bit.
All right, here we go. I'm a little teapot. I'm a little teapot.
One more time.
I'm
Up,
a little
layer,
teapot.
pop. I got nothing.
I'm a little teapot.
Oh, I'm a teapot.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, then she does it. He figures it out.
Lady.
It was you. It was you. It's good. Lady Gaga. That's my girl. Okay, here you go.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Your husband is behind you.
No.
Oh.
Your
Tor.
your
Tor.
your husband is behind you.
Your husband is behind you.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, why are you
Yeah.
gonna make me cry like that? I love.
That's why she was suspect the whole time. I can't hear you. I still have the headphones on.
Oh, that one. I picked that one, Sandy, because last week you told me something about those. More, yeah, the
Yes.
ones where they come home, and I was like, "Ooh, this will be a good one for tonight," since I
Yes,
didn't
those
get it last
welcome
time.
homes are amazing. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that, Jamie. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. So that's all I got for my rip from the headlines, which wasn't technically ripped from any headline, but
Just
deal with it. It's
just
my
make
show.
it fit.
I
Just
can
make
make
it fit how you want to
yeah.
fit, because obviously you're not paying attention to the segment. So
Yeah. I thought we had a different arrangement, so I was a
because that's
little-
how we do it. We wing it around here, and if it
Yeah.
doesn't fit,
We make it fit.
we make it fit. That's what we do.
Oh, wait
who
a
needs a
minute.
script?
I think I just got something.
Yeah. In fact, that's what the momager sent. But,
I can't make it. How do I make it?
if it's you can click on. I think you can click on the double click on it.
I'm trying to.
Triple click.
Did you try rebooting? I think there's something wrong with the network. Hold on. Try it now.
It's not gonna work, Momager. I can't do it.
I know what I can see exactly what she's sharing. It is legit. I just shared that.
Find that on YouTube, Dolores, and send it to me. I'll
Or
we're
no,
gonna continue on, but
send it to all of us. Let's see if we can make it.
oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna describe anything. That was, yeah. All right, guys.
They start them young.
Oh my goodness. So
That's awesome. That's great. Let's see if I
does
can make
it
it.
grow? Does it get bigger over here? I can't make it.
Can you click on the gray part
hold
of
on. I
it?
made it big. Hold on. I got it.
Oh, I got it too.
Really?
Yes.
It's a little too late.
But is it really though?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I got it even bigger now. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Here we go. All right. Watch this, guys. Watch this. This
is such a PG show. Oh, she just got mad. Holy crap. Did you see? She's like, you took away my wish. Oh. Look at she's happy about it.
So this little girl would make a great guest for David's deathmatch wrestle podcast.
She was so mad.
Man, she was like, I'm gonna give you a little this y otra vez.
No, but did y'all see that little girl? She was still like, I'm glad I did it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
it would make me want to do it too.
She's like, I'm getting that wish, sister.
She just stole that. Wait, it reminds me of you three. I don't know that I like that video anymore.
I feel like she's saying that because we like cake.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what
mind.
she's saying. It's not
All right.
because that we like to fight and pull each other's hair, Dolores.
Oh, speaking of fighting,
Wow. Yeah, so we may not have an episode tomorrow if this goes south. I'm just gonna let y'all know right now.
or maybe there will be one. We just don't know what it'll look like.
right, exactly. We might
All
be
right,
minus a host or two.
All right. Sandy, do you want to introduce it, or do you want to introduce it?
Yes,
The whole concept, because this is a new thing. In case you guys didn't know, I don't know that we even prefaced it. We're trying new segments out today to kind of liven the show up, and so I hope you're liking it. But we really think you're gonna like this last segment that Sandy totally came up with, and I'll let her share.
And what are we gonna call it?
Right now, it sounds like our,
Our
2 cents.
In
Our-
this world of coin shortages, we're going to give you our 2 cents.
That's awesome. I actually
Right?
like that. Very cool, Sandy.
So, I was putting some feelers out, texting some people, and this person asked to remain anonymous. And here's what she wanted us to discuss.
We'll keep it quiet, Chris.
Right.
Sorry.
So she said, when bars were open, my husband would go directly from his job after work to the bar and then lie about it. Now that the bars are opening back, I'm afraid he's going to go back to his normal habits. Do all married men do this? This is the biggest argument in our marriage. And I asked her for some more information, and she didn't get back to me. So because I've had conversations with this anonymous person, I'm assuming she wants to know, should all married men continue to have a bar life?
And okay, this was kind of hard, and I messaged you earlier, Sandy, and I was like, and you tried, to get more information, because I was like, I know that Joe and I are not bar folk.
Flies. You're not bar flies.
We're not bar flies.
Bar
definitely.
flies. We've managed bars before, worked behind the bar before, but never really went to the bar to hang
Yeah,
out on
I
purpose.
don't even drink.
Right.
I don't even drink.
Yeah, guys, this is literally as hard as it gets for me. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I got. That's as hard as it gets.
And I don't even drink on Mondays.
But the question is, so he goes to the bar and then comes home and lies about it.
Yes, like she knows where he's at. Like she's gone and seen his truck there, taking a picture, and then still denies it.
So I think they got bigger problems.
And when you just said that, I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute now!"
And she's gonna kill me because I went in so much detail.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, I think
So-
Mr. Pineapples.
Oh, did he get a jump scare?
He did. He got a fresh jump scare. So they're still together then.
Yes.
And I like what Carrie's saying.
What did she say? Okay.
Pop up Carrie's comment.
I'm not sure her focus is necessarily bar focused or not being part of the family during family time, or is it the lie?
Yeah.
I would think it's the lie. Like, this is probably going to be a hard one, Sunny. I don't know that this one's whatever, because I think we're all in agreement with this one.
Nice, Josh. That's nice.
So I do think it's okay for spouses or significant others to do something after work, or have a little bit of time to themselves. I know a week or two ago I got home and the dishes weren't done and I was ready to cook dinner, but the kids hadn't done their chores, and I was like, I'll just grab a soda real quick. The soda was gone and empty, and I was like, I'll just cook something real quick, and it wasn't available, and I was like, can I get a towel? There's no towels. I went to the dryer and the clothes were still in the washer, and I was just like, I am gonna leave for a couple hours. That's what I'm gonna do. And I went to tell my wife, I'm leaving. I'll be back. And she was like, well, take the girls with you. I was like, not happening. No. And she was like, why? I was like, I just need to be alone for a little bit. And then I walked out the house and just went away and
I
parked
think
in a parking lot.
Times like those, you needed 1920 whiskey.
I think so. Or a mac and cheese craving.
So I do think that the idea of going out without your spouse is okay and it's healthy. I just don't know that making the habit of going to the bar every day after work for whatever undisclosed amount of time and spending whatever undisclosed amount of money on that is a good thing.
See, I don't even think it's about the money. I think like what Carrie said, I think it's more about the lie.
Yeah.
Denying it, especially when she has proof because she's been stalker wife.
Yeah, if you have to stalk your spouse, like, It's like what Joe said a while ago. There's
Yeah,
bigger things.
they got some bigger things going
So
on.
like my take on this is like kind of what Jamie was saying. I feel like you do have to have a little bit of separation, going out, because we used to schedule a happy hour every Wednesday, and I drank water with my drink that I ordered. But
Like, what is she saying right now?
Did she just say water?
English?
When I drink my water with a bourbon chaser.
So that was just like once a week though. But to go every single day, I feel like we need to have an intervention.
So
there's
Joe,
problems.
if Joe was doing that, I am comfortable enough. Well, that actually doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter. Whoever you are, and all of a sudden you just happen to graze by my circle a little bit, and I noticed that about you, I would totally be like, does your wife know? Like, that just seems weird that you're going to the bar. Like, but because I have a stereotype in my head with people who do that, I'm always going to be like, what's your kid doing at home if you're out at the bar all the time or something? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's okay to have time alone. I don't know that any lying on anything is never a good thing. Not just in marriages. Lying of any kind, I believe, is not healthy at all, because then it just creates more lies to cover up the lies you told, and then you got to remember those lies and the lies that you told to keep the lies, and then
Right.
you're like,
Yeah,
I'd rather
that's
just tell the truth, and then you get mad at me or whatever.
My friends would never tell me, well, not you guys, but other people. I'd tell them, I'd like, hey, you get an hour, and if whatever you need to do for that hour, but if somebody asks me after the hour, I'm squealing like a pig.
Right.
You are not getting me stuck in your lie.
No.
That's
Nope.
a quick way to lose a friend.
Right,
Quick way.
exactly. I was like, not gonna happen, or I'm not gonna answer them. I'm just not gonna answer.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, and I've done that too, where people have done that in the past, and I'll be like,
we know,
you need to talk
Josh.
to
She's
them.
pretty funny.
Don't encourage me, Josh, but thank you. Topher, Topher was on Trends and Friends or Friends.
Oh, that's right. I heard about that.
I got to watch it. Yay! You did
Topher, it's
awesome.
going to be on your page. Let me know so I can watch it.
Topher, did they interview you better than we did?
No.
I think not.
Topher took that mic away from them. He was like, shh, and he was over here in control.
He was like, I want to talk about me.
And he did mention Gambit in his. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't.
I would feel bad about that one. So yeah, I just think there's too much going on, and when you start trying to involve other people with lies and all that, lies, like it's kind. Oh, I have a guilty pleasure, right, Sandy? What's my guilty pleasure?
Reddit.
And what do I like to read?
Affair Files.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like going and reading those. Like, it's a subreddit called "Surviving Infidelity," and the stories are mind-boggling. And here's my number one thought in every single post. I'm always like, just tell your spouse you either don't love them, or you cheated, or whatever. But to keep it, like, just break
they like
up.
To make it these elaborate, huge.
Stories,
skyscraper-sized stories that have all these different floors.
Because you guys know that I love to read, and so I'll go on those posts, and I'm like, the longer the post, I'm like, oh yes, let's. And so I'm like, read, and then I'll get to the comments. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I just want to know the story. It's intense, and I'm like, but I'm always thinking, yeah, I should just leave. So it's kind of in this. And don't get me wrong, I think you should always work on your relationship, but these are stories that. They call them D-Day. It's already passed.
Yeah.
The day where they've got found out and they were busted and how they feeling. And it's just like, and some people are just, anyway.
And the question is, how much do they embellish it when they put it on Reddit?
Some of these guys and gals are like scorched earth. They tell their spouse, they tell their spouse's job, they tell the cheating person's spouse, the cheating person's job. They do it in public. They are like, some people go on there and they like, I need some advice. I want to scorch their life. What's the best way to do that? And people will be like, don't forget to tell the in-laws. Don't forget to tell the cousins and plaster it all over Facebook so all the friends will get on your side. And I'm just like, holy, and all because you chose to screw up. Not
one that
him,
I
but
read,
them.
I
What?
totally read this one. So he was cheating with the secretary.
Uh-huh.
So then secretary's hubby finds out. Hubby goes and tells the wife. They end up hooking up.
What kind of Jerry Springer stuff was going on?
I'm like, what am I reading?
Oh
I
my
agree, Carrie.
goodness.
Sounds like a dumpster fire. But people will stay in it
Yes.
for whatever
All right.
reason.
Man.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have one?
I can pull one from that thing I told you about last time, Sandy, if you want me to. Okay.
I was like, I don't have one.
Okay.
You know, because I don't do homework.
Joe rides on our coattails.
I sure do. I sure do.
See, the thing is, I got to find one that's not long, like I normally like, and
Just
then
do a
go.
question.
Yeah, you just.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, we just find
read
a
it.
question that we
Some of
can
these
give
are-
our 2 cents.
okay. All right. Oh. Okay, got it. You ready?
Ready.
Mute Sandy for a minute, Joe, because she's not gonna like this one. It says, here we go. Am I the jerk for not sharing my inheritance with my mom's poly love child? Here's the story. So when I, male 22, was 15, my parents sat me down and told me that they were polyamorous. I wasn't okay with this at all, but it's not like I could do anything but complain to my extended family who were equally against this. My mother then got knocked up by her boyfriend. My grandpa was so pissed that he wrote my mother out of the will, leaving me the sole inheritor. The one stipulation was that I had to finish college or be 21 to have access to the money. I end up finishing high school and college early at 19. My mother's boyfriend split pretty soon after my brother was born, which was shocking because they were so in love. Almost immediately,
Shocking. Shocking.
almost immediately after I get access to my inheritance, my mother asked me if I was willing to put aside money for my brother. I declined and opted to live off my inheritance instead. I've pretty much been low contact with my parents ever since. Am I the jerk? I don't feel like my brother is owed the money, and I think my parents should be grateful I still talk to them.
I 100% agree with him. He is not.
Like, I'm okay with it. Be a jerk and keep your money. Your grandpa gave it to you.
Right.
I mean, and what right does that mom have to be asking if you could give money to your brother?
I agree with that. I think that there is no right, quote unquote, that the mother has to it.
Other than it's her dad.
Yeah.
Except he did write her out of the will, so he was
Yeah,
upset.
he did
so
it.
yeah,
Right.
that has nothing to do with the person that got
brothers.
the, yeah.
But I do think that as a brother, as an older brother, you should have some sort of, I'm not sure what to call it, brotherly care, responsibility, love, whatever, however way you want to express that to this person, because it's kind of like what we say at times where it's a baby, the baby's innocent, it had no choice in the matter, it did nothing wrong except be born. And I'm not saying that the guy has to give all this money to this kid or anything like that, but I do think there would be some sort of
Right. No, I agree with that.
something.
I agree with that. But the mother was asking for the brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
So if the brother would have come to you and said, "Hey, brother, I need some money," that's a different story. But for the mother to come in and say, "Hey, you need to give some to your brother," I don't think that's
Yeah, and
right.
she said
I
it was
don't think she
money-
did it
to
like
ask.
that. I don't
Yeah.
think she did it like that,
like
though.
put aside money for his college. Did I
Yes.
read that right? Yeah.
Yes. It says
She told him
I
to
get,
put
my mother asked me if I was willing to put aside money for my brothers. It has an S in there. It says brother apostrophe S.
brothers. So brothers what?
Next sentence, please.
Oh,
So maybe it was more of a fill in. Whatever.
brothers whatever.
Yeah. Maybe
I mean,
it was
like,
something like that.
no,
Well,
if I want to, then I'll do it.
We need some more background to this because it's like, was he raised
Hey,
with them?
Jake. So it sounds like it's not clear, but it sounds like he was being raised by mom and dad. At some point, something happened where he went off to college, and instead, sounds like when she asked him or whatever, he decided to live off the inheritance, meaning he probably didn't go back home because he finished college at 19.
Right.
And if he has this, I'm just imagining it was enough inheritance for him to live off of because he says that. So,
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm like, sorry. You don't tell me what to do with this. I was upset with you. Grandpa was upset with you. You have no right to tell me what to do with it.
Yeah.
What I do with with my half brothers is going to be up to me, not up to you.
I just don't think mom had she didn't have a right to be asking that.
Right.
I mean, but what was going to be the hurt, right? Like the worst he was going to say was no, and that's still where they were.
True.
I'm guessing there's hurt because he didn't.
Oh,
Read what Dolores says.
yep. I can't find my mouse. Hold on. Sorry. If the grandfather wanted the brother to have some of that, he would have included him. Well, it depends if was the brother born whenever then.
Grandfather was around.
Grandfather
Yes.
was not in.
That's a good point.
Didn't like that polyamorous brother.
Well, he didn't like mom doing the polyamorous stuff, so he cut mom out the will. I'm assuming that he didn't know that, that grandpa must have passed away before brother came along. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
I don't know.
All right.
Hey,
we got time for another one or no?
No, I think we should
Okay.
save this time to talk about the Pineapple Project.
Yes.
Okay.
Go for it.
Sounds good.
Pineapples.
Go for it, Joe.
Wait, it's named after you.
Carrie. Carrie. Come on.
Bring
Hurry.
it on.
Come here. Maybe
No,
we
no.
do have one.
So let's just kind of give a general overview of what we're planning, and then we can get into details with people about it. So,
All right. So we got this project coming called the Pineapple Project. Done.
nice. All right, and for tomorrow's show,
No, for real, guys. We kind of said a little bit about it, and you guys help me fill in where we can. But we've thought about a way for us, the shows, Suds Productions, can help people, can have like a charitable project. And so it was thanks to Carrie for really initiating the idea for all of us. Hi, Priscilla. So we've come up with this idea for Christmas. We're trying to let people know, set some money aside so that you can help us with this pineapple project. Essentially, what we'd like to do is to collect some items to give to I don't remember the group, but
Is it Christmas is for Kids?
the Christmas is for kids.
It's through Children's Protective Services for all the kids that are in foster care. And the need that needs to be met is for the older kids and for the babies, because that's where there's a huge gap when it comes to donations. So usually the older kids, a lot of their things on their wish list don't get met. And so anyway, so with the Pineapple Project, we're hoping that you guys will help us out, and we can go, we're taking monetary and even toy donations, items, just anything like that, so that we can fulfill these Christmas wishes for these kiddos.
But we called it the Pineapple Project, not just for Christmas.
Right.
For if we continue in the future for any type of fundraising or charity.
Back to school, spring
charity,
break,
some
for
type of
kids.
event or something like that. So
Yeah, and it may not be kids. It may be something else that the season calls for per se. But right now, with the Christmas coming up, we all felt strongly about helping out with the kids. We asked the producer, Joe's wife, for some idea and inspiration also on what would really be needed and special for those kids and the families, the homes that foster them and take care of them. And so we've gotten a list of those ideas. So in the coming weeks and months, we'll be listing out more and more about what the details are. So, we can already share, we've got a Venmo account that we've created so that way for monetary purposes, that money can go there. And we're going to be transparent with everything, guys. We're not looking to profit off of this. We're just a couple of folks in different areas around the country, and we just kind of want to do something nice with what we've been given here. And just to let you know, I'm deeply moved that we call it the Pineapple Project. But one of the reasons for being called the Pineapple Project was because the pineapple is a symbol. It means hospitality and friendship. And honestly, the friendships that we have here on the show and across the other shows, that's something that we want people to feel. We just want them to feel love because of that friendship. Hence, the Pineapple Project.
Yeah, smoke detectors and fire extinguishers are a huge need.
I knew that was okay.
Yeah, so that's one of the major items that if you want to give something specific, those are the specific things that those homes need.
And it sounds weird, guys. It sounds weird because you're thinking, how do the kids? I mean, they don't get to play with the fire extinguisher or the smoke detector.
Well, they can.
They have a little game called "Who Can Put Out the Fire the Fastest."
Or you or the fire department.
Right.
exactly.
Before the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So the purpose for this, guys, is because the homes that these kids are placed into, they can't get placed into those homes until they pass certain requirements that the fire department has to sign off on. And then the number one biggest item from those things is smoke alarms and fire extinguishers.
Right.
So if the houses need those things so that they can pass the inspection.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's the primary thing, so that the kids can actually have somewhere to go lay their heads down and be warm and get food and all that other stuff. So once we can provide for that need, then the next step is the next level will be, can we provide for what the kids want for Christmas?
Right.
We'll help.
We're trying to finalize everything and how to do it and all that fun stuff, but pay close attention to our Facebook page. And I don't know if we're going to create a Pineapple Project page or whatever, but we're working on some more details. But
if you find that to be helpful for y'all, let us know. We'll do it. Our main thing is we want you guys to feel, we want you to be a part of what we want to do, and we want to be transparent with it, and we want those kids to definitely feel the love,
Right.
So help us, help them, please. Tell your friends, share about it. Once we get things more official and stuff, we were telling you early so that way you can set up. It's been a crazy year, but if you could set off a little money to the side for charities this year, if you can think about the Pineapple Project, we are making something happen so that we can take money and items and get them to the kids. And this is only going to be in Lubbock for now, so it will be in Lubbock, Texas. Who knows with the future projects, we might do them in the other cities that some of the other members of all the shows are a part of. In case you didn't know, I'm up here in Bloomington, Illinois. Trey is over in Louisville, Kentucky. So there might be some areas to help out in both of these communities as well.
Perfect. So what do we have tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have Sandy, help me with the name. I'm always Marla.
Bautista Project.
Yes, the Bautista Project Inc. And that will come into play tomorrow. Specific. The woman freaking is a beast. But what she does, guys,
in a good way.
Is amazing. Yes, is amazing. So I had the pleasure of doing her mic check today. We were on for like almost an hour, guys?
Yeah, we're on for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. It was so easy to talk to her. It was so awesome. There was so many similarities that her family and my family had. And her thing is a project that's based on taking care of homeless people, taking care of needs for homeless people. One of the works that she's working on is related to one of the works that our guest from last month is doing also with the feminine products for homeless women.
Oh, okay. Okay, awesome.
And so she has a piece of that's there. But we're going to bring her on tomorrow. She's going to talk about all of what she does. I'm going to get the promo made tonight so y'all can do it. But come and check that out. She is not related. We found her because of our mermaid. And so
if she knows the mermaid, y'all know she's good people.
Yes, Sandy. Yes. And she is. So come on tomorrow night for that. And then on Wednesday, we have Toy Beasley. He's been here before when he was visiting as a guest. But Toy has a story to share, guys. Toy was actually incarcerated at one point. But he's gone from incarceration to coming out of prison to finding a great job. He's married, has three beautiful daughters, and he now helps other inmates find a way and a goal for getting out of prison. And he helps the ones that are out get into special programs and give them access to things that they need to be successfully reintegrated in society. I may be butchering terminologies and stuff, but I hope you're following what I'm saying with that. And so Wednesday night, Toy's going to come in and he's going to talk about his life, how he did it, and what he's been inspired to do now. And it's a great story, to be honest with you.
Wow, looking forward to that.
I love it.
Looking
I'm
forward to
excited
that
about
one.
it.
Q.
Is that all that we got then?
So, and also let us know what you thought about our segments. So,
Yes. And if it's negative, don't even put it on there.
yeah, just stop watching.
Keep it to yourself.
Because we tell you that we want the opinion, but we only want the good opinions.
We want good opinions.
And
Yeah.
then, yeah. And if we don't like your idea anyway, we're not going to use it. So.
We're just going to delete your comment.
Right, exactly.
And don't forget, guys,
Y'all go adopt Annie. Y'all need her in y'all's life.
I wish I could get her in my life up here. I really do. And with that, as usual, everyone,
Remember to wash your hands.
for at least 20 seconds.
You filthy animals.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Love y'all.
Good night.
It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know?